just continue along the bottom track. Right, so there's the stairs that can take you down to the river's edge for the water authorities, and obviously there's your measuring sticks to see how high the water's come up when it's been pissing down the rain for days on end. Right, so let's get into the CROXDALE Hall estate here. There's another train gone now. It's obviously a busy line, with it being the main line. I can't remember if I came here when I came here with corn. I think obviously I didn't want to take them over the grating, so I think the gate was open. Soon find out now. Yep. Private land, no unauthorised vehicles. Cyclists must follow the bridleways only. Enjoy your visit, but please stick to the public footpaths. Close all gates behind you. No picnicking. Keep your dogs under control at all times. Take their and your litter home with you. Thank you. CCTV in operation. Right. Right, so I thought you could open the gate like. Right, so the advantage of coming here with if we bring Jessie, because she goes for all dogs, but it's because it's wide, you can keep the dogs away apart from each other. Morning.
Alright.
Right, so I'm going to go underneath the road here now, under this archway. So she must live in the estate around the corner, off to the right. Because further up the bank on the right there's a big mansion, so she's probably come from that. But this is where it opens up, where you can let your dog off, look. And where I pointed my camera up to the top of the bank to come back along that little street at the top there and past the church on the corner and then cross the road to my car, it's just up there. So you hear all the traffic going across the road bridge there. But it's a lovely walk through the estate here. But there's your green sign telling you there's a roundabout coming ahead. So I've come down the bank, dual carriageway, come straight got the roundabout and turned right. Then I turned left to come onto Sunderland Bridge where I am now. And the big huge pub on the corner of the roundabout is called The Honest Lawyer. Well, you've got to laugh when you say that. So when I come back, I'll be going up that bank, following a pathway that takes you up into the house estate there. And I'll be walking along a short street, past that church on the end, and then you come to the main road again with the car, and I'll just cross straight over and I'm at the car. It's just a nice little walk, it's not far, and it's on the flat, you're not going up steep hills or anything. So the whole walk is pretty much flat until you get to the very far end and you start going up into the trees. There's another car coming along, look. So all these cars must be coming from that estate up there. Get off the road. I feel better now because I put my coat on because I was shivering when I first come out. So all those houses in the street have all got their own little trinkets and that in their gardens of all different sizes and descriptions, carvings and toy models of soldiers and stuff like that. They've all got their own little unique mark on the house, basically. But you can see it's a perfect place to let your dog off now to run because there's loads of space. And what I'm going to do is, why I'm doing a recce, is that's that long since I've been here, I can't remember ever seeing sheep here or horses or cattle. So it'll be alright to let the dog off his leader. If I bring Bay, like I say, with Jess being, she's wicked, she's never been taught not to be aggressive towards dogs, so I'm in the process of trying to train her to stop her wanting to go for all dogs when she sees them. It's going to be a long, hard battle, but I'll get there. I mean, a few times I've taken her for a walk when I go to my sister's house to take her for a walk up the street. I've made lots of progress already, so she is redeemable. I can fix her, I think. Well, I hope so. Because obviously she's just as powerful as Bay when she starts pulling, and she pulled my sister out onto the road after seeing another dog just pulled my sister over, bashed all her face, bruised her knees, and she ended up with a fractured collarbone, well, shoulder bone at the top of her shoulder. It was painful. Like, there's that bloke there running along with his dog on the leader. So he's just gone up the bank and along. Morning.
Morning.
As you can see, there's a bit of a stream runs through here, and all the water comes from up there down the bank, and it gets really flooded when it's been raining for days on end. This whole area floods with water when it's been that bad. You just see big, huge ponds of water lying on the top of the surface of the grass areas. Right. That's the kind of places where your dog just gone a quick drink, because they can't get to the river because it's all wire fenced off. But there's another inspection place where the water board can go down by the river's edge via the stairs. Because they'll have the key for the padlock, open the gate. Are you going to come and say hello? Are you going to come and say hello then? Come on then. Oh wait, come and say hello. There you are. There you are. Oh, good luck with cleaning the paws. He wasn't a very friendly, talkative person. Right, so you go round and it bends round the left and starts going up the hill, and if you keep going it takes you to the wetlands further along on the left hand side. There's big ponds of water where you sometimes get swans and ducks. It's ages since I've been here. In fact, I forgot all about this place, and it's local as well. It's only a few miles from where I live. Just come down through Chesterley Street again. Right, so when you get to this bend in the road, there's a corner, there's a road takes you off to a house. Now that's where possibly those people come from in their cars to go along there under the bridge. But also, like I say, further up the bank on the right hand side there's a bloody big mansion, and obviously people have their cars there as well, so come down from the mansion. Well, that bloke's disappeared, so he must have gone in and went onto Sunderland Bridge, the street at the top there. If you look over there, you can see cars coming down the bank where I've got the car parked. But today I'm just going to be going round past where those people are now, up the bank. Keep going, and eventually I'm going off to the right. Then I go up a hill through the trees, the forest, then right to the top, turn right, and then start coming back round on myself past the big mansion that I'm going to be passing soon, and then go up there through the Sunderland Bridge housings, and then cross the road back to the car. Oh, there's that bloke there, so he's just gone round and come back down on himself past the house. He's come back down on the main road here. So I think once again it'd be best come during the week, like Monday to Friday, when people are at work, so there'll be less people out and about with their dogs and stuff. There's another car coming down. So as you can hear, it's a lovely and quiet area and all in the estate here. And if you just listen, you hear all the birds tweeting away. I'm sure I can just, a couple of times I've just heard woodpeckers in the trees. Right, so just as you go over this cattle grate, you can see the stone wall of the bridge that goes over the river, which then bends around and goes to the house over there. The first house you pass. I've just heard that creaking sound again. It's either a woodpecker or a tree rubbing together with another one. There's another car coming down. Christ, all right, where they're all coming from. So that's the pathway that takes you up and round to go into the houses up there of Sunderland Bridge, and then you go through a gate at the top and turn right. That's where you pass all the quaint gardens where they've got all the little ornaments and carvings of owls and shit.
Is the CROXDALE Hall up that way, is it?
This is the CROXDALE Hall estate.
Yeah,
the big mansion's up there on the right. Go to the top of the bank and bear to the right when you get to the where you can see the path going up the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay? No bother. Right, so as you can see, there's a road goes up there and then bends round to the left at the top, and then you go through the gate. And that's what allows you to go into the houses. So the river goes underneath here and it bends round the right where that man's standing with his young son, and it goes round past the house as you go around it. But when I came here, one of the last times I came here, all these fields were just absolutely flooded in water because it's been raining for days on end. Right, now there's the thing, if I bring Bear here I won't be able to get him through that cattle grate, so can I open this gate? Ah, right, okay, this opens. Alright, good. The river's not running very fast because we haven't had rain for a couple of weeks now. That's that side, and this side it just goes into the tree line, so you don't see much of it. What's it there, look. I'm forgetting the name of this burn, wherever it's called. Like I say, it's a long time since I've been here. But just at the top of this bank here, you can see some steps going up, and that's where you can start walking up to go into the big huge mansion estate here, CROXDALE Hall. And I've actually walked along inside of it just to take photographs of the size of it and the doors, the windows, the area around it and the grounds. So as you can see, the roads on it kept good here. But you can see some cars up there in the grounds of the estate. That's where all those cars have probably just come from. All the old rusty metal railings have been taken down, and there's just rope, cord tied across.